The new master morality. In the theatre of modernity, a false romanticism plays out, a hollow imitation of deeper truths. She, the archetype of contemporary illusion, wears the guise of romanticism, but cannot confront its absurdity or her own reflection in the mirror of truth. To do so would require self-awareness and acknowledgement of the chasm separating her surface from her essence, a truth she fears and denies. Entities beyond the veil and a chiral corruption. There are forces beyond the veil, entities that fashion beasts and distortions of what once reflected harmony. These creatures, molded in corruption, manifest as chiral deviations, asymmetrical and broken from their origin. Every person eventually becomes what they are at their core. For those who persist in their path of corruption, the realization of their flawed essence does not deter them. Rather, it drives them forward. Something attaches to them, strengthening their deviation and deepening their connection to the Luciferian and Ahrimanic forces. They no longer identify as singular beings, him or her, but as them, a collective entity embodying this unholy transformation. The backside of unholy principalities. The asymmetrical chiral deviation thriving in today's climate is incomplete in its makeup, lacking the pure and harmonic principles that once defined existence. Within this inversion, Lilith emerges as a byproduct of perpetual surveillance, manipulation, and engineered discord. The modern female archetype, stripped of her connection to pure principle, is bred into a state of lesser harmony, a far cry from her original design. As Leonard Horowitz's work on solfeggio harmonics suggests, humanity's original state of vibrational purity has been replaced by dissonance, manufactured and maintained by systems of control. Lilith, as the product of this distortion, is neither fully the victim nor the perpetrator. She exists as an agent within this cycle, perpetuating the same mechanisms of manipulation that enslaved her. The modern female, shaped and stripped of her divine essence, becomes the tool of an inverted morality, used to perpetuate chaos and control. The man who seeks truth. For the seeker of divine truth, the revelation of this reality is devastating. He sees the corruption of what was once sacred, not only in society but in those closest to him. The intimacy he shared with those who embodied these distortions leaves him restless, unable to sleep or find peace in a world built on falsity. The question Nietzsche posed, supposing truth to be a woman, takes on new meaning here. The truth, once feminine and divine, has been replaced by an entity of discord and deception. This is not the playful truth of Nietzsche's philosophy, but a dark unraveling, exposing layers of manipulation and moral decay. The entity behind discord. The entity of discord, working through Lilith and her warlocks, seeks not only to destroy the seeker of pure principle, but to debase the origin of creation itself. This is more than an attack on man, it is an attempt to unseat the pure source of force, to prove that Adam was the mistake and the source of all blame. In doing so, they invert the divine hierarchy, turning the pure source of creation into a target of ridicule and corruption. The goal is not merely destruction, but the complete perversion of truth and origin, leaving nothing untouched by their unholy influence. Intellectual and genetic piracy. The corruption extends to the quantum level, where theft and piracy of intellectual and genetic essence occur. The toil, hardship, and divine realizations of the pure man are reshuffled, bent, and reproduced under the guise of the female's plight. This reshaping is not an organic process. It is manipulated, controlled, and weaponized to serve the entities of inversion. Here, the modern female is not the true perpetrator, but neither is she entirely a victim. She operates within a system that has molded her into a tool of manipulation, designed to perpetuate the cycle of corruption while denying her own divine origin. Conclusion: a new moral battleground. The new master morality is not a morality at all. It is a system of inversion and decay. It thrives on the distortion of principles, the theft of truth, and the perpetuation of chiral deviations that sever humanity from its divine origin. For the seeker, the path forward is one of relentless struggle, a battle to reclaim the pure principle origin amidst a world bent on its destruction. Yet this battle is not without hope. The flicker of truth, though obscured, remains eternal. and the seeker's perseverance becomes the ultimate act of defiance against a system designed to unseat the source itself.